today I'm going to be doing an unboxing, a mount, and review of this Bosch TS2000 gravity rise table saw stand that I got for my Craftsman professional table saw. So it's supposed to be a universal fit. So now we're going to start the process of opening it up, putting it together, installing the table saw, and giving my first thoughts. Of course I'm okay with assembling this myself, but it's supposed to be compact in the first place, so why not just send it to you assembled? So now we're just going to go through the assembly instructions. So we take this, there's two holes that line up, and then this. It goes like that. Okay. 4 8mm by 50 degrees. It said I needed a 10mm and a 16mm wrench, but it's a 17 instead. So, whatever there. Let me get my 17mm wrench. Okay, now for the moment of truth. It rolls. It stands up. Yeah, buddy, that looks pretty good. So to stand it up, you pull this lever and drop it down until it locks like that. Cool beans. I know it seems odd that my table saw already has wheels on it and I'm mounting it to more wheels, but I have to lift it up every time I'm going to use it. And this way, it's right where I want it. So being this is the universal base, my mounting holes didn't line up, and so per the instructions, I just am going to mark this with the punch and mark the holes, and then go and drill them out and use the supplied bolts to bolt it down.
I had to move outside the carport because I was running out of daylight.
To move the saw, you can just lift it right here and roll it. It's got leveling feet on the bottom. I just checked it, and on my carport it was sitting level, so that's what I want. And with my saw, I've got an extension arm, my outfeed support, extension arm that comes out to give me 24 inches. And I've got my handle here. It gets blocked by the handle there, but that's fine. And then I've got these wheels that are now useless, but now I can just have my saw set up where I want it, and I don't have to have a base, set it in the bed of my truck, find some sawhorses. It's right here set up where I need it. I am going to rebuild my outdoor table saw station to be a big outfeed table, so when I do bigger sheet goods I have plenty of room. As far as stability goes, pretty good. If I really lift, I can make it go. I came down between this model, the Bosch, and the DeWalt. They're practically the same price. The DeWalt is known to be a little bit more stable, and also it has like a universal mounting bracket so you can pop it on and off, and that's a good trade-off. And just for me, I wanted the ease and speed of setting up that this has, and I already have outfeed tables built and set up for my work, so either one I would have probably been happy with. So first impressions are, one, it could have come assembled. Sorry, car went by. It could have come assembled, so I wouldn't have to put together. It wasn't hard to put together. The instructions were just a little vague, and they told you to use the wrong wrenches, and it was in metric, not English, not American measuring standards, and that's just not okay. But once I found the right wrenches, it went together fairly easy. If you have the Bosch saw, it mounts directly to it. If you have a DeWalt, the holes mount directly to it. Mine's a Craftsman, and Craftsman changes their models a lot. I really do like my saw. I didn't want to get a whole new saw since this one's very accurate, very powerful. So it's mounted to it. It sits on here level. And I'll turn it around real quick so we can look at the whole shebang.
Well, I kind of ran out of time last night, or ran out of daylight last night rather. So now I've got it completely set up, ready to go. It rolls pretty easy. To unlock it, twist the lever, and I always get my foot right here. And then once you get this started, it just stands up. To fold it back up, same thing, you twist the lever. Or never mind, you lift up just a little bit to take the tension off, twist the lever, and then it folds up and then locks in place. Now I'm going to load it onto my truck just to see how that works. That's about as easy as it can be. Now to unload it. Now we're ready to work. So overall, I'm very happy with the stand. It's rock solid. I just loaded it in the bed of my truck pretty easily. It caught between my tailgate in the bed and had to wiggle it over that, but that's not a big deal. As far as moving the weight, this thing weighs probably over 100 pounds altogether. It was not hard to load with how I loaded it. It was easy to unload. Everything fits on here fine. I did have to drill and modify this metal plate just a little bit to put these bolts in. That's not a big deal. It's designed to drill through. Took 5 more minutes than it would have if it would have fit. Everything on my saw is usable, functional, and it's pretty sturdy. The feet I didn't have to adjust because they were already level. It locks in place very quickly and intuitively. And I rolled it over my yard to get it around my expedition. And it rolled over the uneven terrain fairly easy. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.